Welcome to the enigmatic world of The Fury, a 1978 film that seamlessly blends thrills, chills, and unexpected twists. Directed by Brian De Palma, this cinematic gem unfolds with an intensity that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But here's the kicker, there's more to this movie than meets the eye. Ever wondered if there's a particular scene in the film that left an indelible mark on your cinematic soul? Brace yourself for a roller coaster of emotions as it's packed with funny, shocking, and downright sad moments. So don't touch that remote, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's talk personal impact. Has The Fury ever stirred something within you, prompting a real-life twist of fate? Share your stories, your experiences. We're all ears and eager to dive into the collective tapestry of memories tied to this timeless classic. After all, great movies have a way of leaving a lasting imprint on our lives. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this cinematic masterpiece? The comment section awaits your tales, the funny, the shocking, and the poignant. Your stories bring movies to life, and The Fury is no exception. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let the memories flow. We would love to hear your stories and experiences in the comments below. And remember, the mysteries of this film are best explored together. Keep watching, keep sharing, and keep the conversation alive. The 1978 film, The Fury, offers a mix of different genres, showcasing some ingenious directorial flourishes despite a somewhat preposterous plot. Directed by Brian De Palma, the movie initially unfolds as an action thriller involving secret agencies and the pursuit of a psychic son played by Andrew Stevens, who has been kidnapped by a sinister government agency. Kirk Douglas portrays a renegade secret agent on a mission to locate his son, while Amy Irving, playing another psychic teen, becomes crucial to the unfolding events. The film's narrative takes unexpected turns, transitioning from action to sci-fi horror, and though the plot may lack coherence, the directorial choices stand out. Notably, De Palma employs innovative techniques such as projecting the past on a screen, while Amy Irving's character experiences flashbacks, creating a unique virtual reality effect. The editing during psychic meltdowns and slow-motion sequences adds to the film's suspense. The ensemble cast delivers strong performances, with Kirk Douglas impressing as the determined father, John Cassavetes portraying a great sinister villain, and Amy Irving effectively conveying the fragility of her psychic character. Dennis Franz adds depth with his portrayal of morally questionable characters. While the film does feature some microaggressions against certain groups and could have been more concise in its runtime, it stands as an entertaining example of big-budget sci-fi thrillers from its era. In conclusion, The Fury may have a convoluted plot, but its directorial innovations and committed performances make it a noteworthy entry in the realm of 70s thrillers. Directed by Brian De Palma, The Fury, a 1978 film, introduces a distinctive psychic element with a peculiar detail. The throbbing vein on the psychic's foreheads, a manifestation of their power, was initially scripted for Carrie but got axed due to budget constraints. Noteworthy is the film's introduction of now-established actors. Daryl Hannah, Laura Innes, and Jim Belushi mark their debut performances, with Hannah portraying Pam, Innes as Jody, and Belushi in an uncredited role. Amy Irving's preparation for her role as a telepathic psychic stands out. To embody her character's ability to transmit and receive messages, Irving attended a biofeedback clinic, experiencing firsthand the psychic changes she would later portray on screen. The Fury unveils a mix of genres, with directorial ingenuity balancing a somewhat implausible plot. Brian De Palma, known for his unconventional choices, directs an action thriller that shifts into sci-fi horror. Kirk Douglas impresses as a determined father, Amy Irving adds depth as a fragile psychic, and John Cassavetes portrays a sinister villain effectively. In a blend of action and suspense, De Palma employs innovative techniques, projecting the past on a screen during flashbacks, creating a virtual reality effect. Editing choices during psychic meltdowns and slow-motion sequences enhance the film's suspense. While The Fury's plot may lack coherence, its directorial choices and committed performances make it a standout entry in 70s thrillers. Despite its flaws, the film stands as an entertaining example of big-budget sci-fi thrillers from the era. Mark Romanek, in his debut role as a production assistant, contributed to the making of The Fury in 1978. His initial foray into the film industry set the stage for a career that would later flourish. Fiona Lewis, tasked with a challenging death scene involving blood tubes, endured a grueling 38 takes under Brian De Palma's perfectionist direction. Subsequently, FX artist Rick Baker crafted a full-body dummy to alleviate the strain on Lewis. Her fury at the revelation of the dummy's existence showcased the toll taken during the filming process. In the book, Peter contemplates dark possibilities, questioning if Robin is the Antichrist. Additionally, the narrative delves into the parents' fear of the teenagers possessing the power to destroy the world. These elements, though present in the source material, were omitted from the film adaptation. The Fury, directed by Brian De Palma, navigates a narrative that blends action, thriller, and sci-fi horror. Despite a convoluted plot, the film introduces innovative directorial choices. Kirk Douglas shines as a determined father, Amy Irving skillfully portrays a fragile psychic, and John Cassavetes delivers a compelling performance as the sinister villain. The film's psychic element, epitomized by throbbing veins on foreheads, adds a unique touch. Daryl Hannah, Laura Innes, and Jim Belushi make their debuts in noteworthy roles, with Hannah's portrayal of Pam standing out. Amy Irving's preparation for her telepathic character involved attending a biofeedback clinic, adding authenticity to her performance. De Palma's directorial ingenuity is evident in the use of virtual reality effects and editing techniques during psychic meltdowns. The Fury, despite its flaws and occasional microaggressions, stands as an entertaining example of 70s sci-fi thrillers, marking a significant chapter in cinematic history. In casting The Fury, director Brian De Palma strategically enlisted the talents of Kirk Douglas as the lead. This decision stemmed from his desire to bolster the film's commercial appeal, drawing on the star power that Douglas could bring following the perceived box office setback of his previous work, Carrie. Actress Fiona Lewis, who played a pivotal role in the film, expressed admiration for her co-star John Cassavetes. According to her, Cassavetes proved to be a remarkable collaborator, describing him as the coolest man she ever met, genuine in his coolness. Her positive remarks shed light on the harmonious working dynamics during the production. Publicity surrounding the movie highlighted it as a comeback vehicle for actress Carrie Snodgress. Absent from theatrical films for 8 years, Snodgress had last graced the screen in 1971's telemovie The Impatient Heart. The film marked a pivotal return for her, reigniting her presence on the big screen after a prolonged hiatus. Directed by Brian De Palma in 1978, it navigates a narrative terrain that seamlessly blends action, thriller, and sci-fi horror. Kirk Douglas takes on the role of a determined father in search of his abducted son, showcasing his commitment to the character. Meanwhile, John Cassavetes delivers a compelling performance as the sinister antagonist, adding depth to the ensemble cast. The psychic element, characterized by throbbing veins on the foreheads of the characters, introduces a distinctive touch. Notably, this visual manifestation of psychic power was originally conceived for De Palma's earlier film Carrie, but was discarded due to budget constraints. The promotional material may have touted Snodgress's comeback, but it also served as a launching pad for actors Daryl Hannah, Laura Innes, and Jim Belushi, all making their debut performances. Among them, Hannah's portrayal of Pam stands out, foreshadowing the successful career she would later carve in the industry. Amy Irving's preparation for her role as a telepathic psychic involved a visit to a biofeedback clinic, adding authenticity to her on-screen portrayal. De Palma's directorial choices, including virtual reality effects and innovative editing during psychic sequences, contribute to the film's suspense and visual appeal. In summary, the movie not only features an engaging plot and committed performances, but also serves as a significant moment in the careers of its cast, both seasoned and emerging.